duo. I'm Joyce Slam.
And I'm Joyce Eliane.
And we're here to talk our shit. Yeah.
So much fun. First of all, I'm full.
Yeah, same.
Context, we ate. And we are stuffed.
Literally stuffed. You know, so stuffed to the point where you feel tired.
I know. I'm like, oh, so lukoso.
I know. Like, after I was like, oh my god, Joyce, I'm so tired.
I was thinking to myself, I really should stop. Like, I should stop halfway, but no.
You know when you're just hungry, you keep going.
Literally then once. And then Reesa Teesa started.
Oh,
and then I just thought,
Eating and watching it. Guys, if you haven't watched it yet, watch it. Joyce told me to watch it.
Yeah.
And now I am obsessed with the story.
Because I got put on, and now since then I've been putting everyone on. I'm like, have you watched Reesa Teesa? Have you heard about Reesa Teesa? Have you heard Reesa's experience? I think you need to know about Reesa.
It is a bit long, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. Some videos, I'm not going to lie, I put on, times 2 speed,
the play speed,
which I usually don't do that for videos at all, but for this one...
I haven't done it. I've just been watching it.
Yeah, she doesn't know how many parts there are. That's why she hasn't done that. But once
there's like 40, no?
No, there's 50.
Okay, but I'm on like 24. So
yeah, so you've done well.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
You're doing great.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
It is. And it's just a bunch of red flags.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about today.
So, and this is in no way like directed at atting Reesa, because I think we've all done some very silly things in the past. I've done.
I'm like, talk for yourself. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah.
Don't make me like that. But I've done some very silly things in the past. I've overlooked some very
same
red flags.
Same.
I was also watching Love is Blind and watching someone else ignore red flags.
You
need to catch up because the flags are crimson. But I know I overlook red flags sometimes because I really looked at him and I said, you know what? He's full of red flags, but he's self-aware at least. So I said, and if you've watched, I'm not going to spoil nothing, but if you've watched, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just like, he's a self-aware toxic king. Like, he wants to
But that
change.
doesn't make it any better, though.
I'm not saying it's better, but I'm just saying it's better the devil you know. Like, you know what you're dealing with. Like, he knows he's full of red flags. I'm going to stop talking.
And this is why, girls, you get yourselves into situations.
That being said, I don't often, but I know I have.
Yeah.
And I know watching it and just seeing how I feel a little bit sorry for him, I'm just like, this is how you start.
No.
This is how you start.
Yeah, okay, fine. What's a major red flag for you? Sorry, I'm already laughing because...
in communication with your ex, you speak to your ex, you have any relationship with your ex, you had a baby with your ex. Sorry, no.
Okay, girl.
Because I've had some situations.
So exes is a big deal.
Anything. I think it's a big deal because I'm the type of person, I don't want to deal with that. Just
yeah,
good luck to you.
Yeah.
Then people are like, oh, we were together for 5 years, we've been broken up for 6 months. I go back to your
wife. Like Molly and Callum.
Do you see what I mean? Now the whole world's in a new relationship and everyone's shipping you with your ex. Dead.
I hear
dead. Go and get your wife, please.
So you honestly feel like you can't have a relationship with your ex then?
No, there's no needs. I don't believe in being friends
I
with
don't
your
think
exes.
so either.
That means that there's a lot of people, for example, where it's like I've spoken to or like went like on a date or that kind of just talking to stage where I feel like I could be friends with those people because you're not an ex.
I was just
but okay, but
they're the ones that love you forever. Like they don't let you go. Like they'll see you, they'll be like, Joyce, you know, I really, really like you. Like I've always really loved you.
As in it was never serious. Shall I tell you what? For example,
yeah, but the flirting comes in.
No, there's no flirting. Like
as in it is on his side.
No. No. Shall I tell you why? Because there's some people I'm just like, listen, you're not going to get the picture now, but I think we'd be great friends. No?
I don't know.
I'll give you an example.
Go on.
So, this is ages ago, but do you remember...
I'm already laughing. I don't know who
it is. The date with that person, and I was just like, oh, I'm really not attracted to him.
Yeah.
I think we'd be great friends.
Like,
I think we vibed in the sense of, but it was just like friends.
But that's because Okay, yeah.
I know exactly what you're going to say. I know what you're
Okay,
saying.
yeah, I
but
get
I think
you.
sometimes it's just like great friends, but you might not, like you're saying, you might not see it right now. So maybe now's not the best time to me to approach
I
other
don't think
friends.
you would ever see it like that though, because once upon a
Because
time
there's
they
an
wanted
initial attraction,
you.
and that's true. And that's more red flags.
Okay, fair.
With when you have friends, it's kind of like they're waiting for the opportunity for when they can kind of step out of that
slide
box.
in.
Yeah, and pisses.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Okay. I agree with that red flag.
Yeah, see? What's one of yours?
Liars.
That's
Liars.
the key.
Liars. No, why are you lying?
That's the key.
I just hate liars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already know you're lying. That's why I'm asking you. So the fact that you're lying is just like...
It's just waiting until you're asking them to catch them out.
Yeah.
Just to
but
see.
then they lie instead of just telling the truth. Yeah, liars.
And
is
that's
a big
even,
one.
it's a test as well, just to see, even if you're cornered, then you've already done something wrong, you've already lied in the past. Like, if you got the opportunity to sort yourself out and just tell the truth, are you going to take it? And they never do.
They never do.
They never do.
It's very, very bad.
No, but I think it's such a big deal. I agree.
It is. I just feel like... I think they lie because they're scared. To a certain extent, but it depends on the man.
It depends. I think it depends on the person
or the woman.
I think there's the whole you lie because you're scared
of the consequences.
I think it's scared of the consequences of being found out, not that you're scared that you hurt the person.
Right? Yeah.
I think that's what it is now.
Yeah.
Times out of 10 is you don't want to be in that situation where you're having to deal with the consequences of what you did, and now you're being told like you ain't shit, and you're having to deal with that. I think most people don't want to hear it, so they just
prefer to lie.
Yeah, and lying can be anything. Like, I don't think it has to even get to the extent of cheating. It's like even lying about
White
very
lies.
small things,
Yeah.
white lies. Like, say you're going to do things that you weren't going to do. Just dumb things that you could have just told the truth and we wouldn't be in this situation
that
right now.
brings me to broken promises.
So
Another
people
red
that
flag.
can't keep with
I hate that.
words.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just like, I can list them all out. What about you?
There's so many. I think that broken promises is a big one, and I think it all falls into lies for me. It's how you communicate and it's how you use your words. Like, when do you follow through with things? Because I think if you break promises, if you tell small lies, you just can't be trusted. Because there's going to come a day in life where it's going to come and it's going to become a bigger lie. It's how I see it. It starts off with the tiny ones. You just lied about where you were. You lied about not seeing somebody and you did. You lied about a certain conversation not going as far as it went. And then...
I'm just shaking my head.
And then
so
what?
Disappointing.
And I think for me, someone that can stay true to their word is, I wouldn't even say it's a green flag. It's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the kind of person where you should do what you're going to say and say what you're going to do. Like, if I say something, I mean it.
It's actions and words, not just the words.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I'm not a words of affirmation babe anyway. So it's
so
really
it's
action, action, or it's just, I can't hear anything. So yeah. So there's that. But what are some red flags you've ignored in the past? Because I have a book.
Well, do you know what?
Go on.
It's to do with your first red flag that you said, to deal with exes.
Oh.
I've been naive in that sense. I'm like, do you know what? He said they're just friends. And I honestly thought, do you know what? Who am I to say you can't be friends with your ex?
You just give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's all it was. And then what? But no. It was a lot deeper than that. No, don't laugh. I was heartbroken, okay?
It's a lot deeper than that. Do you know what I'm laughing? Because I can't believe girls, we can be so naive.
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, I was really naive to the point where I was like, okay, it's fine, that's just his friend. Next thing you know, it's a lot deeper. Like, it's like, no, you guys basically still love each other, in other words.
Go back to your wife.
Like, that's what it is. But then at the same time, it was really confusing because you love this girl, or do you not? I don't know.
Probably not.
But then you're telling me you love me, and I'm like, so I was just a bit like, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, yeah, I was very naive.
No, I get that. And I think a
very
lot of...
embarrassing.
It's not... Usually, this is the thing with, like, all red flags. Like, someone goes and takes the mick and you feel that that's on you. And now you're embarrassed that I can't believe I fell for that. Those are the kind of things that keep me up at night. But you have no reason to be embarrassed. The person who should be embarrassed is someone who's, like, lied. Because I think it all comes in with what you said about someone who can keep their words.
Mm.
If you as an adult say to me, this is what it is, I'm an adult. If I say something, that's what I mean. So I'm trusting that when you also say something, it's because that's what you mean.
I get that.
Well, obviously, not everyone's like that. Some people just say things for the sake of saying things. Some people say things just, you know, with bad intentions. But I don't think that should reflect on you as a person. And that's something that you should sort of internalize and be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
But you're automatically going to feel like that anyway.
But you shouldn't. It's hard.
But it's so hard because it's like, I should know better. Do you know what I mean? You kind of think, nah, I'm a bad bitch. Like, how could I not clock?
For real.
Like, come on. Like,
for real.
Yeah, so.
But also at the same time, as a grown man, why would you lie?
Because you want best of both worlds, you dickhead.
There's like, well, just open your mouth and say that.
Yeah.
There's people that will be willing. Some people wouldn't care to be in that situation, and that's what it comes down to for me. It's going around it the wrong way. It's kind of hiding. It's the sneaking.
The sneakiness. No.
I could just vomit.
Disgusting.
I could just vomit.
Yeah, it's the sneakiness for real. And I feel like, yeah, it's just weird. You're weird. Yeah.
Damn.
You're weird.
Sorry to that man.
Let it go. Yeah, I think that was it for me. I was just very naive.
I agree.
And I feel like...
I'm not saying you were dumb, but yeah.
Yeah. About that.
You've all been.
I feel like, yeah, as women, when you just really like someone, I wouldn't say love because I don't think that was love, but when you really like someone, you just give them the benefit of the doubt. And then you just fall into a little trap where you're just a bit like, oh, you know?
I agree. I think with me, similarly, there's that. But I think my red flags that I've ignored is people's relationship with others and how in terms of how other people speak about them. Do they have any friends?
No, that's me. Sorry. I'm always like, oh, I just realised.
Yeah, things like that. Like, are they always falling out with people? Those kind of things that you kind of ignored, where to me it's an issue. Like, this person, if it's a guy who's never been single longer than, like, a week, there's always someone else. Even after breakup, you've never just taken the time to kind of just be yourself. So it's, when you're here now, it's just like, what do you want? Because I don't think it's me. It's like, you don't know how to be by yourself. There's
that's an issue in itself.
With the whole how other people around them respond is very important to me, because I've been in situations, for example, where I've turned a blind eye to the fact that, right, you have beef with everybody.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I know better now. It's not something, for me, it's very important. Do you have good relationships around you? Do you have good friendships with your, I won't say family because everyone's family situation can be different, even that's important to me, but do you have good relationships with people that can vouch for you? Like, do you have boys that have been in your life, for example, for a long period of time, and they can speak to your character? And those are kind of things that I didn't really pay attention to before. And you know, when you're in a situation, you kind of think, it's just me and this person, blah, 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 and just
happy days.
Yeah. And you don't even realise that there's more around you and there's more things that you need to pay attention to about this person, just outside of how you feel about them and outside of your dates, outside of when you go out and all the things that you guys are doing. How other people around them are is really important to me. If you're friends with people, something simple, all your friends are cheats. And I'm supposed to believe that you are the exception. You're the exception.
That's
you have
true.
no issue with all your friends cheating.
Yeah, no.
But you're supposed to be the exception. Things like that.
Yeah.
That's important to me now. The kind of circle that you're around. Yeah, things like I said before, how long your relationships have been, romantic, non-romantic, in terms of like your friendships as well. Do you have friendships? Do you have good friendships? What's your relationship like with your mum? Do you have mummy issues? Do you?
Sorry, guys.
All those things that I ignored about people's relationship with others. That's really important to me now.
You know what? I've never really deeped that until you've just said.
Oh,
with friendships, yeah, but not with like men or people that I've been with or 100%. Spoken to. I've never really.
It's because you haven't suffered. Let me tell you one thing about suffering. Suffering will teach you some things to look out for.
It's true, because I've never actually deeped that when it comes to males.
It's an issue. Like, so many guys, the people that you're around, like, I know we're joking about it, but serious things. It's like, all your boys go for underage girls. You're 30 years old, and they're with 19-year-olds.
That's true. Like, why? Why don't you go for your age?
Why don't you go for age, and why are they your friends? I get if it's like one person in the circle,
but it's like
all of your boys are like that. All of your boys have cases where girls have accused them of, so you've been a bit hickey. They haven't consented to sexual relationships with you. All of your boys, they've been in situations like that. It's a bit
side-eye.
Yeah. So those kind of things I think are just as important to me, because one day if it's not today, but tomorrow it will be me. Is how I see it. Overlooking things like all your boys cheat. Tomorrow, when you cheat on me, they'll be telling you it's fine as well. I think you need to have good people around you, and that's a massive sign. And I know we always joke about like how, as girls, sometimes you don't like the guy's friends and you just kind of move on. I think it's to the point now where I can't overlook it.
Yeah, you have to actually.
I don't have to be friends with them.
Yeah,
they're
but
not
you
my
have
friends.
to somewhat like.
I have to respect them as people.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah,
I get that. Oh, okay. That's a good one. Okay, I'm thinking about one for me. Let's see. Oh, too friendly.
With who?
Too friendly.
I know what you mean, but with who?
I think before, if you were friendly, overall, I wouldn't mind. But I think as an adult, I've just been like, no, if you're too friendly, that means you're just flirting.
But what does too friendly mean to you?
You're just too friendly. You just talk to people for no reason. Like, why are you talking? Just shut the conversation down.
Break it down. Okay, too friendly with who? With girls?
With girls, yeah, mainly. If you're my man, it's like, just shut it down. Or, yeah. And
what does too friendly look like? Like, he's just the one to start conversations. He speaks to strangers.
Speaking to strangers. Or, like, I don't know, man. You're just too damn friendly. Like, for example, mainly with girls. Like, for example, if you go out with your boys, and your boys might be single, so a few of you are single, a few of you in a relationship, let's say that, and like a few of your single boys are like talking to girls, and there might be some girls that are like trying to talk to you, and you're just talking to them because you're being friendly. I'm just like, why are you talking to them? There's no need. Platonic. There's no need.
Do you want him? You want him to just stand in the corner like
this? Stand there like a fucking sausage.
I just want to verify what the rules are. I'm like, so he should just okay, got it.
It's just like, or you can be very blunt. I feel like too friendly to the point where, okay, you don't want to be too friendly to the point where someone can be like, oh, Joyce's man was trying to chat to me.
Right, okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
See, that's what I mean.
So you can speak.
Lies up. Don't speak too much.
But don't overdo it. Like, don't be too friendly to the point where a girl feels like, oh, you're giving off an energy that you're not actually giving off.
And what about in situations where people just pick up on that energy anyway? Because some people will think it's more than it is. Because, for example, I've had the opposite where someone is very rude to people and very respectful. I actually don't like it, and I realise I much prefer someone that you're just genuinely a kind person. Like, you know, that video was, I think, of Kanye where the woman trips in front of him.
I don't think I've seen that.
And he just like stares at her and doesn't help. And the whole thing was, this is how I want my man to be. Like, I don't care if another bitch drops.
No, but that's different. That's like, you want your man to help someone. Yeah.
I like gentlemen.
Like opening doors and
I don't care. but I think it's what you're saying. It's about the line.
Yeah.
And some people, I think for me, the line is with that. Some people, it's just in their nature. It's how they are. They genuinely are just. You're just a gentleman. A gentleman. Why did I say that?
Like gentleman.
I know, but you're just a gentleman.
Yeah.
And I like that. But it gets sticky because some people might see it as more than what it is.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes down to you as a person. Is this genuinely how you are and you would treat anyone that way? Is it an old person you treat that way, young person, black, white, fat, thin, it doesn't matter. That's just who you are versus you get a bit excited in certain situations.
To be fair, I was once accused of being too friendly. Okay?
You are.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's it like that. No,
I'm kidding, she's not.
I was told that I was too friendly. That it came across as flirting. Do you think?
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
From like just in general.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Why do I ever do that? No.
I'm like, do you want the truth?
Really?
Yeah.
So, I don't think I'm like that anymore. Well, I hope not. Apparently not. I don't know. Because I don't really go out with, like...
I don't know who she's lying to. Let me tell you.
I don't think I am.
No, Joyce, she doesn't flirt, but I think you've got a flirtatious character.
Really?
Yeah, you do. I think...
Really, guys? Really?
Yeah, I think you're a natural flirt. You don't do it on purpose.
Am I? I feel like I can't flirt to save my life, Joyce.
That's not necessarily true.
Really?
I'll tell you guys the truth.
I really thought I can't flirt.
That's the thing. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I don't think you're trying to go out of your way to flirt with people.
This is so interesting.
And I don't think people on the other side take it in that way, like, oh, she wants me. I don't think it's to that extent. But it's you just give off open energy. And when I say open, I don't mean it in a like a bad way, as in oh, she's doing the most, like she wants it. No, not like that. But it's just very outgoing, very open. Like you can sit with me, you can talk to me, that kind of thing.
Right.
Not necessarily that you want something, but we can be friends.
That's not good.
No, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just obviously it depends on the date. It depends on how you get. But with you, it's with anyone.
I know.
That's why I think. I don't think it's in, and that's why I say it's not a. It's not you doing it in a intentionally flirting. It could be the most someone there's no way Driss would be attracted to this old like Chinese man.
Don't kill me.
But you just have an energy where if a Chinese man thought he had a chance, like he would try.
Oh God, that's not good.
But it's good because I think you just make people feel comfortable.
Too comfortable, maybe.
No, because they're not going out of their way to try and do something.
But yeah, I have been told, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I do. I thought I'm like sitting in the corner sausage. That's what I honestly felt like.
Why would you think that?
Because I don't feel like I really talk to people.
Oh, Joyce.
I don't. Like I'll be like, yeah, go that way, go left, go right, directions.
It's not that.
But
I think it's just.
I don't. Maybe it's,
you're a people person. Yeah, you're a people person.
Well, if my boyfriend watches this, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Simon. I asked. I said, "Do you want the truth?" I gave you a chance.
You're never gonna let me out again.
No, but that's why I'm being serious. I don't think you don't flirt with people, but I think your energy is very friendly, outgoing.
I thought
so that someone might think, oh my gosh, like if I was to flirt, she would like flirt back. She's not interested, but
how would I flirt back?
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, give us an impression.
Yeah, please, because I really want to know how I'm like, guys. This is so interesting. Okay, let's act like we're out, okay? Because this is me, yeah? This is how I am, right?
Okay.
So you, me. Yeah, I'm you. Okay, fine.
Oh, so you want to be you?
No,
I'll
you be you.
Okay.
You be me, sorry. What's that? A shot?
You hold this.
Okay, go on.
Bartender. So there's nothing happening, yeah? Can I have...
Do I sound like that?
babe, what do you want? Tequila shots. Okay. Sorry, can I get, okay, is it a large or is it a double? Okay. Can I have 2 shots of tequila? Yeah, double. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and just say something random to me. Go on, you have to be the bartender.
So what are you guys doing tonight?
We're going out, we're just vibing.
What is it, where you going?
and then so you laugh back. I'm thinking you're saying that funny. You're just like, we're just out. It's just girls that, you know.
So basically, it's the alcohol.
Yes, but you don't. But just carry on. And then you'll just say something about you'll be randomly, and then you could even be like, no, that's my daughter, and you're just very frank because you'll say you're doing Apple Pay or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that your daughter? Yeah, it is. Me and my boyfriend, we've been together 8 years. Or whatever. It's just like, yeah. And then they'll say something. Okay, like it's just like you're actively talking about the fact that you're not interested. You're showing the person you're not interested.
But it's the way I'm speaking.
It's your body language. Your body language. Everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just like, oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I really argued this for years, okay?
No, but it's not you're not flirting, and that's what I mean. It's very, you have to know Joyce to understand. She's not flirting with these people, ever.
I'm just too friendly. Yeah, so yeah.
That's you.
Very interesting. I never knew that, guys. You learn something new every day.
Now you do.
But I guess you don't really realise how your persona is.
Like, how it comes across to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad.
That is so interesting.
I'm just thinking about it. Do you know? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't like my men too friendly.
Look at you. Hypocrite.
Literally, so bad.
It's hypocritical, but I understand what you mean because it's the intention behind it.
Yeah.
And I think some people intentionally are trying to get attention, or you're enjoying the attention, or you're trying to make it known that you're willing to get into a situation, you know? And I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, no. Do you know what is a good one that I think it goes back to what's her name?
Reesa Teesa.
Reesa Teesa is making it seem like you've got things that you don't have. Do you get what I mean? Like, I've got this amount of money.
That is a red flag. That's stinky.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? Or I own this, I have this, and you don't. That's not your life. You're living like
we're talking about.
Yeah.
And you'll come and just
bring
it in.
You just want everyone to know that you are living this life that you're not living. I find that weird.
I agree. And I think the only reason someone would do something like that is because that's not what they're living. No, really.
But it's so sad.
No normal person that has, at least most normal people that have it like that wouldn't feel the need to go out of their way. Or have it like that and actually have a personality. A lot of times it's because that's all you can offer. And it's all you can offer, or you just genuinely don't have it.
Yeah, in that story I was a bit confused. But yeah, like, sorry, I'm just thinking about it.
Because of her thing. Yeah.
And then I was like, that is a big major red flag.
That situation, there's so many red flags. So many red flags. Is that also when people are too eager to move things on very quickly? And I'm not saying not being on a first date for 6 months. I'm not saying that. I'm saying things like where it's been one day, you're already pouring out your heart. It's just like, whoa, relax. Like the first conversation, you're telling me X, Y, Z about your life. You're here. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. It's too early. It's too fast. Things like that.
I agree with that one. Like, it's just, you're rushing.
It gives unstable. And even, I know some people give trustworthy energy. So I thought, you ever been around those people where you met for the first time, or so first time really chilling together, girl or boy, and they're just spilling their whole life out?
I find it very weird.
I personally always find it weird because I could never.
Yeah, same.
But I get sometimes, I think this was the saying that you kind of give off like a trustworthy energy,
regardless of what.
And maybe that's why people feel comfortable to do that. But I personally find that a red flag. I'm like, you're oversharing way too early.
Yeah.
And now I'm
scared.
Scared
Of you. Like, I'm scared.
I'm really scared.
No. I feel like even if you do give off that energy, it's like I don't know, you still don't know me as a person. I could be anyone. Like,
that was it.
Like,
That's
I could literally, I disagree with that one. No matter how much you trust someone, don't go spilling out your whole life.
Especially too early. You have no idea who I am.
Exactly.
What if I decide to go and spill to everybody else about this information?
You're telling me where you live. What if I'm a thief? Like,
simple
it's
things.
like
very simple things.
Yeah, it's weird.
So it's all of that stuff where you're just moving too fast.
Yeah,
it's just a no for me.
But I do also think that a lot of people that do that are quite lonely.
Yes, but
in a sense where they have no one. This goes back to why do you have no friends? Where's your family?
See?
I get it. Oh, yeah. Red flags is a sticky one.
It is, because I think there's so many that you overlook on a day-to-day basis. Okay, different question now. What are some of your red flags?
Oh, you might have to tell me what my red flags are, because clearly I don't know myself.
No, but I feel like we all know.
I think, you might have to start. I need to think about this.
Okay, I'll start.
Go.
So, I know.
Yeah. It's an eye roll for me. Go on. It's the biting of the finger. Why are you nervous? Go on. What's your red flag?
Because I'll never admit to this outside of this space.
Okay, yeah.
But I know one of my red flags is if I'm not at the stage where I like you yet, I'm a terrible person. Everything you say, I'm taking the piss. Like, I don't take everything. I don't think it's that bad, but I don't take anything about you seriously. Like, you are a
just
clown.
Laughing at the person.
Honestly, a clown. Like, I don't think that's a red flag. I think it's more a little bit toxic.
It is kind of a red flag in a sense where no, actually not really.
I don't think it's a red flag. I think so. One of my red flags, for example, is my actual red flag. I'm dismissive avoidant.
What's dismissive?
So dismissive is like your attachment style, right? And I've known this for years. I'm one of those people where I can get rid very easily. I can be attached today, and then now you're in my space, and I'm just like, oh no. It's just you're too in my space. I just feel uncomfortable now. And yes, everyone has their theories about why people are dismissive, avoidant, and blah 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 blah. But for me, it's that. Like, the more you kind of come, I'm just like,
it's like the closer you get, the more
I'm gonna push you away.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Fine.
It's very much a red flag.
Oh.
Yeah. It's bad. If I don't like you, it's peak.
Is it?
It's peak.
Yeah, but obviously, if you don't like someone, you're gonna push them away.
It's not even if I don't like you. It's like I have to actually really like you for you to not get that.
So, if you just like them surface level, you can still push them away.
Yes.
So you have to basically be in love with the person.
Yeah.
But that takes a long time, Joyce.
Yeah. Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Sorry,
and then sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, you're too in my space. I want my own space. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you.
Because that's just how you are, though. You're very much like...
No, it's bad. It's
to a certain extent, yeah.
It's bad.
Because that could be the love of your life that you're pushing away.
It doesn't matter. And to me, I'll be like, doesn't matter. There'll be someone else. Which is very bad.
Joyce.
It's very bad. I'm aware. I know.
Something you need to work on.
Yes.
Is that weird?
Not today, though.
That's really interesting. But I also do you do that with friendships as well?
No, see, that's the thing. I don't do it with friendship, and I've had a conversation with this. So one of my friends, she's like,
I think you do.
Shut up! No, I don't think I do with friendships. I was having a conversation with whether she does like mental health therapy, and I was just like, I know I definitely do it with boys. I don't think I do it with my friendships. I thought with my friendships, I'm willing to be around. I might be thinking of it like, oh my gosh, leave me alone. But I don't. I feel like I give a lot more grace to my friends.
Whoa, are you sure? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm winding you up.
So fine, say your piece. What do I do?
I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You're actually a tricky one, you know, because I do feel like you do like your space.
I do like,
but at the same time, I do feel like you do like having people around.
I do.
So it's like
when.
But then again, I do feel like if someone gets too close, you can. I think it will go for friendships as well. You'll be like, okay, you're being a bit jarring now. Yeah. I need to like air you, move. Bye-bye. When I'm ready, I'm gonna come back sort of vibe. When I want to see you, you do.
That's so bad.
It's not bad.
No, it is.
I wouldn't say it's bad because I'm the person to be like, you need to know who your friends are. Mm-hmm. And you need to know who your people are. So if you know that's your friend, you shouldn't take it in a way where you're gonna be like offended or like take it in a negative light. Way. You're just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's whatever. When she's ready, we'll link up sort of vibe. Do you know what I mean?
I get, but it's also not nice on the other side. I think with friendships it's different.
Well, it depends on what type of friend you are and whether.
And that's what I was gonna say. Because the reason why I don't notice it with friendships maybe as much is because I feel for most of those people it gets to that point because it's like you want something from me. And that becomes more draining to me. So when I'm ready to cut you off, I'm just like, it's bad. I feel no type of way. Like, I truly never feel a type of way. But it's because in that situation, it's like, I know 9 times out of 10 you're calling me, it's because you want to complain, you want to talk about this, you want to complain about him, you want me to give you something. It's like, it's not.
I get you.
That.
Yeah.
So really and truly, it's just like,
I get that.
Bye.
I get that.
Whereas I think with guys, they get it harsher because it's just like, you mean nothing to me regardless.
Why do you do that with guys?
Apparently it all comes down to your childhood and stuff
like
that. Yeah, like everyone's got different
research
attachment style. You should. So it's very interesting. Everyone has different. So there's like dismissive avoidant. You can have anxious avoidant. You can have secure attachment, which is kind of, and your attachment styles can kind of change. You want to move towards having more secure attachment. But honestly, I'm terrible because I would always rather this than being anxious. Like, you know that person where a guy's not calling you and you're there blowing his phone up. Like, you want to, I'm not.
You're literally shaking.
I'm the opposite.
Okay.
So
I am definitely going to research.
Yeah, you should.
This is interesting.
It's so interesting.
I don't know what I am.
But now I feel so bad. Sorry, friends who are nice people.
No, but it's not a bad thing.
I think it is a bad thing. I'll work on it for my friends.
And for the love of your life.
No.
Seem to be. I'm waiting for her to get mad, guys. So anyways, sorry.
We're cutting that bit out.
Anyways, okay, cool. So that's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I think that's high key at one of the top of my red flags.
Okay, fine. Okay, I do understand why you would be like that.
Yeah,
but it's not the best trait to have.
No, not at all. I know.
Okay, well, do you know what? We live and we learn.
We will.
Yeah. Saying that, I think one of my red flags, I don't know what you would call it. You would probably have a better, but I think when someone thinks something so deep and like might feel hurt about something I've done, but I don't feel like it's that deep, I can't resonate with you. I can't have that. I'm just like, I'm here, you're there, this ain't gonna work because I don't see where you're coming from.
Shout out to self-awareness, you do that.
That is a major red flag that I have because I'm like, why are you crying? Like,
no, I personally don't think it's that deep.
It's not that deep. Like and I've learned that is so bad and I have to like be aware of other people's feelings. But it's just something that I've just had for so long and I'm like, I've got issues. Like I'm so dramatic, but I would just be like, yeah, no, I just don't get it because I'm just, I just feel like if I don't feel like something is that deep,
then it's not that deep.
But as I've grown, I'm like, okay, cool. It still might not be that deep to me, but before I wouldn't even apologise. I would just be like, it's not that deep, I'm not apologising, like sort of thing. Apologising. But now I would be like, okay, cool. They're upset. I'm going to try and understand. But before I was never like that. I was just like,
You've definitely improved.
I have improved. Yeah.
Like now you'll go out of your way to be like, okay, I don't see the situation like this, but what do you think? Because maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, I get it, but I still don't think. But I'll just reach out and say X, Y, Z. So I think you take time a lot more now.
Yeah. And I never used to, guys. Like, it was really bad. I would just be like, yeah, you are crying for absolutely no reason. Like, it's not that deep. So I think that's a major red flag that I have still that I'm getting better at.
Okay. Well, shout out to us. We're trying to improve.
Tap on the back.
The bar is in hell. Well done. What great people.
What about you? What's another red flag?
Oh, no, that's enough of my red flags for today.
No, just one more.
Oh, okay.
One more.
Let me think. Well, you thought of one for me. Go on then. What is it?
Wait, have I?
I don't know. You went, like you're going to say something.
For you, it links,
What is
kind of. It's just more of, like, opening yourself. Like...
Oh, like I'm very reserved.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's funny because I would be the first person to be like to Joyce, don't give like someone a chance. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. But then I would also be like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard because it's like, I would want you to have a balance, which I don't think you have.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that, it's not a red flag, but it kind of is a red flag, but it's not a red flag. In terms of relationships,
I think it's a trait. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trait that I think you just need to be a bit more like, someone could come into your life and that could be an amazing person, but because of the dismissive avoidance, which I learned today, what? Anyway, I think that kind of stops you and you don't allow yourself to really like embrace the new person coming into your space.
This is where I have to disagree.
Do you know what I mean?
This is where I have to disagree with this one. I agree, but I disagree.
Okay, go
I
on.
agree with the concept. I don't agree with the people that it applies to. I don't think there's a single maybe this is the dismissive way as well. There's not a single person that I've been like, no, that I regret. Not one. I think with every situation, even from far, I'm just like, you see, I was right.
But you're never going to regret it because you're never going to know where it could have went.
No, but you do.
Know?
No. Whereas for me, I don't think you need to experience everything with every single person just to come out and be proven right. Like, some things I can see from afar.
Yeah,
or I can see and I'm just like, do you know what? You're just unserious.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to come and waste my own time. I think I'm a strict babe. I think that's what it is. I'm strict.
Yeah.
I'm strict. Like, it's very... you did this, I didn't like it, bye.
No, but it's literally one thing. Like, it can be the smallest thing that I would potentially...
Should I say why? It's the smallest thing because it's red flags to me. Because for me, I'll put two together. I'm like, this, I've seen this.
This equals
this. This equals this.
1 + 1 equals 2. I get it.
And it's a 0.5 now, but I'm going to let you get a 0.5 and watch is going to end up being... Then there's going to be the other 0.5, it'll be 1, and then look, tomorrow I'll be crying. Like, I feel like I spot things from afar, and I always look crazy because everyone's just like, no, Joyce, I think if you just give it a chance, like, even the other situation that I was saying about the person that I wasn't, like, I know you're not attracted to, but maybe if you just try, if you
but you know what's the craziest thing? No, but with that
Joyce,
situation, Joyce, you lot's connection, I saw it.
Wait, who are you talking
about?
Who
are you talking about? Sorry, guys. Cut.
I was like, connection. What? Who are you talking about? I was talking about the person. I was just like, I was not attracted to him, and we sat in the car, and after you were just like, Joyce, you're like, are you sure there's nothing? Like, he's not that bad, and I'm like, Joyce, I'm not.
Guy.
What guy? Oh no, Joyce, no. I always regret letting things slide because I'll let one thing slide and then I'll be like, you see what I mean? This is why I should have never let it slide, and that pisses me off more. And with that situation, I was really trying to let things slide, Joyce.
Okay.
So now, so coming back,
I get that.
Now that I've explained the context, do you see what I mean? Why? This is why I have to be strict, because 1 + 1 does equal 2. You see, you thought I was just being. And that's what it is with me. Maybe I'll see something from far and I won't explain the full context to someone.
Do you know what it is?
I'll just be like, I'm not dealing with it. And everyone's like, Joyce, why?
Do you know what it is? Joyce is just a sexy babe, as we can all see, right?
Stop.
So it's just like, sometimes as her bestie, I'm just like, Joyce, man. You know, that's all it is. So, yeah. But I agree.
You see?
Yeah, I agree.
Now, yeah.
Okay, fine. But yeah, my babe don't have many red flags, so...
Shout out to me.
I'm like, me on the other hand.
I don't think you have that many.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of one more that I think that I do have.
I think there's like traits that was like, we can work on this. Like, you should work on this trait. But Red flag?
I don't know.
I really don't think I have that many serious red flags, if I'm being entirely honest.
Thank you.
So that's our red flags.
Yeah.
People's red flags that we don't like, and a bunch of other red flags that people should look out for.
Guys, be careful out there.
Yeah. Maybe next time we'll do a green flag one.
Yeah.
Because I think we have lots of green flags.
Well, I hope so. Fingers crossed.
I know. That's the worst of us, and I think if that's the worst parts of us,
we are just great people, guys. We are just great people. If you meet us and if you don't like us, you're the issue. No,
that's our red flag. That's our red flag. That's actually our red flag. That is our
red flag, to be honest.
But 9 times out of 10, other people would agree.
No, but really and truly, if someone did come to me and be like, Joyce is the issue, I'd be like, no, you're the issue. But is that because I'm your friend? No, it's not. You are the issue. No.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, no.
But that's what it comes down to. You have to know the people that you're around and know their character traits. And that's what I mean with it's important to know, are these people that you're around genuinely good people? And for the most part, I'd say the people that I have around now, after just those are
moving people around.
Yeah, after shuffling people around and removing certain pieces, I think I'm very proud of everyone. And I know it's the thing where if you were to say, oh, Joyce did this, I'd be like, no, she didn't. I wouldn't have to think twice. I know exactly what happened. Yeah, and I know what the explanation is. Or with someone else, she'll be like, I know her, but the likelihood is this is exactly the reason why she did what she did. And you know it's not malicious because you know how those people are. So... Yeah, and I think that's the situation. And why we're always just like, they're probably the problem.
You are probably the problem. Period. Sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's a fact. Take it
or leave it.
Or leave it.
Okay, I think it's time for a game. Let's lighten this up.
I love our game. Who's picking first? Me, of course.
You. It's always one person because I did the last one.
Okay. I'm gonna try get one at the bottom because that one's right at the top. Okay. I don't think I've opened this colour yet. So do I have to read it?
Yeah.
No!
What is it? Yes.
Post the last pic on your camera roll to one of your stories. What if it's a nude? No, I'm joking. I don't take nudes.
This morning? From this morning?
No, not from this morning. I just think it's the last picture. Oh, but the last... Oh, no.
What is the last picture?
What are the questions?
Well...
The last picture before that is... I can do that.
Shall I pick an... Okay, just to let you know, she's trying to cheat. She's trying to use the second to last picture, the penultimate, to try and post on story.
Right, let me pick another one.
No, that's not how the game works.
I have to actually post the question.
Yeah, you do, but you can think about where you post it. Be smart. Think about where you want to post that.
On WhatsApp, a story.
It said story. You can think about where.
Okay, WhatsApp story. How do I even use WhatsApp story? I've never done this before.
I've never put a WhatsApp status on in my life.
What do I do? Because my mum would watch it and that's about it, really.
That's what you think, and then you'll find people who
Is
don't even know.
Well, what do I do?
Look how confused she is. So, what do I do?
Wait, hold on. How do you post a WhatsApp story?
I don't know.
Snapchat?
Any story.
Private story?
What does it say on the question?
It says... Oh, I didn't even read it. I'm so sorry, guys.
Where do you have to post it?
It says, post last pic on your camera roll to one of your stories.
Oh, so it says one of your story.
Yeah, so it can be my WhatsApp story. But I just don't know how to do it.
At least it doesn't say keep it there for 24 hours
Oh, here.
or something.
Oh, so I can delete it.
Oh, no! Damn.
Right. Contacts. Send. Just now.
Is it posted?
It's posted.
Show the proof.
Guys, it's posted.
Okay.
Yeah? I can delete it now. Bye-bye.
That's too fast. I feel like at least until the end of the episode. Look at... She's such a cheat. Maybe that's your red flag.
I'm a cheat. Oh, no. Don't say that. I'm not a cheater. Fine, I'll leave it. it's not that deep anyways, I guess. People will be like, why is she putting that? But anyways.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for listening, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us at Duo Official on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
You can follow this girl,
Joyce now.
on...
Why am I talking like that?
I don't know, but you can follow her on all social media at Joyce Now.